Cooler. Eric and Tony, back over to you.
All right, thanks, Judge. Dwight Howard just prevented Wade from dunking it, blocked his shot, but picked up a foul. But, Coach, when we saw Wade block that shot against Lewis Williams on Wednesday night with two hands for an instant, number 3 reminded me of number 33, the injured Minister of Defense here in South Florida, Alonzo Mourning. Ozo is at home recuperating from the major knee surgery to repair the torn patella and quadricep tendon in his knee. We understand a little discomfort still being felt by Zo, probably more than a little. We continue to wish one of the great Heat legends of all time the best of times as we approach a new year.
Absolutely. I think he had a good night last night. He had dinner with his friend Patrick Ewing, so I'm sure that alleviated some of the pain, but we miss you, Zo.
Now Miami's taken 6 free throws in this first quarter. The Magic yet to get to the line. That's Keon Doolan. Dooling always brings you energy. Sometimes he brings you a perimeter jumper. He's averaging 8 points a game this year for the Magic.
Much improved jump shot. He had 17 points in that Magic win in Orlando. Was 8 for 8 from the foul line in that game.
Ricky Davis defended by the former Piston and Laker Mo Evans. Here comes Haslam, the reverse block by either Lewis or Howard. I'm not sure who got that.
Yeah, I couldn't tell either.
I think it was Rashard Lewis that got that, and on the reach-in foul, Daquan Cook going to be whistled.
This was good ball movement and body movement by the Heat, but that big front line again, trying to get through Howard and then 6'10 Lewis. Lewis blocks it, and Udonis is denied that reverse.
Now Lewis going to make sure he gets that, only his 6th block shot of the season. Carlos Arroyo played for Shaky Rodriguez for 4 years at FIU. This is Dooling. The step-back jumper is off target. The rebound down to Dwight Howard. 4 boards for Howard. Fresh shot clock for Orlando. This is Keon Dooling driving all the way in unimpeded. He got past both Wade and Davis for the layup.
Boy, they just let him go that time. Didn't try to overplay his right hand. Dooling's the perfect guy to try to guard Dwayne Wade.
Look at Wade come right back, Coach, but he couldn't finish it. Mark Blunt underneath. And that's the first field goal for Blunt in a long time. He'd missed his last 13 shots. And for Blunt, just 4 points since December 2nd.
Wasn't that the Orlando game, I believe, that he last had a field goal?
You're right. Back on the 24th of November. Blocking foul inside on Blunt, who hasn't been gifted with an overabundance of playing time. But if you're not getting it done in practice and you're not making shots in limited game duty, well, the chances get fewer and farther between.
Watch this again. It looked like he was moving into that, trying to draw the charge. He didn't have position here. Watch this again. Ron Olisiak is on the baseline. He's got a good angle on this, and that was a good call.
And, Coach, he turned his body just before the moment of impact. Coach, if you're Mark Blunt, now's the time to try to rev it up to the kind of gear you've been in most of your career. This is a guy with an NBA track record. Blunt, 4 of the last 5 years averaged double figures. A couple of years ago, guy averaged 12 points, 6 rebounds, shot 51%, and had 81 starts. He's been at 50% from the field 6 straight years, yet he hasn't gotten it done in Miami. But with injuries currently to Shaquille O'Neal and for the season to Alonzo Mourning, opportunity still remains. And the Heat, to be honest with you, need Mark Blunt to step it up.
Well, we saw how Earl Barron took advantage of the situation with Zo being out, how he's played off the bench and then starting tonight. And so this guy, Mark Blunt, has to do the same thing. He's getting the minutes now. Prove to the coaching staff that you deserve to play.
I think I mistakenly said 12 rebounds. He averaged 12 points a game a couple years back. Blunt, 12 points, 6 rebounds is what I wanted to say. Well, here's Wade driving past Dooling, and Keon picks up the foul. That's Dooling's first.
Wayne will be on the foul line, over the limit, Orlando is.
D-Wade 1 for 4 at the stripe tonight. Dwayne Wade 7 games in a row, Coach, at 20 points or better. Coming off a 27-point, 9-assist game and 44 minutes at Philadelphia. He's really had a statistically solid month of December, Coach. Almost 27 points, 7.5 assists, shooting 48% and averaging 40 minutes a game this month. But tonight, he's not clicking on his free throws. He's missed 4 of his first 5.
I think what happens, and Pat Riley alluded to this before the game, the way superstars tend to take more on themselves when guys are out. They try to do a little too much. And sometimes Dwayne Wade will turn the ball over trying to create stuff for himself and his teammates. And Pat said just back